Hello and a warm welcome. This is the WarcryReporter. Battle reports to listen to. The overlords are scattered in the woods, searching for a new place to camp. They enter an area with 3 trees in a rectangle around the middle, which are connected by hanging bridges. On the east and west border are palisades and rubble. There are 2 Stormcast Eternals. Thrall, Helden and Tuvok enter the scene and move towards them. Feeling threatened, the Stormcasts move into position. Thrall attacks. He gives his thrusters a push and rampages at the Stormcast. He is carrying an oversized crossbow. Thrall hits the Stormcast well but slides off the armor. He sees an opening and rams his pike into it. The crossbow guy grunts with pain and Thrall stabs him again. But again, he glides off the armor. The guy with the bow a bit further back just raises his bow and fires 2 arrows at once at Tuvok. Both penetrate deep and Tuvok stumbles a bit back. The bow guy repositions and fires again, and again sinks an arrow deep into Tuvok's chest. Tuvok goes on his knees and falls over. Oh, Helden looks shocked by this. He climbs up the nearest platform and fires so hastily at the attacker, he hits nothing. Back to Thrall. The crossbow guy disengages from Thrall and fires on the run at Helden and hides then behind the nearest tree. The sound of battle attracted the rest of the warbands. In the south, an armored figure arrives with a 2-handed hammer. He is accompanied by a weird-looking dog with a bird's head. In the southwest, Rigaud, Thongil and Odo arrive. In the northeast, a Stormcast with wings and a trident and shield flies in. In the north, Halberd, Tasha and Rotan come running. Helden is the first to get what's going on. In a rampage, he fires the grenades at the bow guy. The first one hits directly, the second one just before the feet of the guy, and the last one showers the bow guy from behind. After all the dust and dirt settles, it is obvious that that one is not in a good shape anymore. Blood is dripping down the armor, and he seems a bit shaken. He manages to grab a glittering flask, gulps it down and moves again with such a speed. Whoa. He fires at Helden, who sends a harpoon back his way, but is knocked down by the impact. And he turns and fires at Rotan, who gets pushed back by the impact. And he fires again at Rotan, but this time Rotan only got a glancing hit. I can hear Thongil in the southwest. He is screaming at the hammer guy and running at him, and firing his Betty wildly. Dirt erupts everywhere around the hammer guy, but not a single hit from Thongil. What the happened here? And Rotan got his balance back and starts laughing, pointing his gun at the bow guy. Oh, I hear many pings. The bullets barely penetrate the thick armor. Oh damn, the flyer landed behind Rotan and smashes his trident into the Overlord. That impact sends Rotan to the ground, but not without him firing back at the Stormcast. Tasha also got surprised by the flyer and misses his first attack completely, and the second one hits, but the Stormcast did not leave the attack unanswered and strikes Tasha hard in the chest. In the south, the bird dog is running along the southern edge away from Thongil, and the hammer guy does the same. Oda is also running, trying to keep up with Thongil. Vigard, on the other hand, is just standing there, shaking his head. Halberd is reacting to the flyer, with a skilled move away from him, and then he fires at his preferred target. The first grenade flies somewhere, but the second one hits the bow guy right in the stomach and explodes, and sends him flying, not to get up again. So they can be knocked out. Ooh, the crossbow shoots at Halberd. 2 bolts penetrate so deep I can't see them anymore. Halberd is down. Tasha attacks the flyer. Yeah, very good hit. The second strike gets parried, and the flyer lands a perfect strike on Tasha, and Tasha goes down. Yeah, and Vigard is calling the overlords to retreat. Yeah, a very good decision, I think. Oh my. I see Eric and Gent are hastily and almost in panic trying to help Halberd and Tasha. Oh, This is not looking good. Oh, Helden, can I help you? Are you badly hurt? Oh, no, me is not the problem. This will heal. But poor Tasha and Halbert are very badly injured. I have to see what I can do. Later that day, I was able to find out that Tasha and Halbert almost died. Tasha lost all of his memories. He will never be the same again, they say. At the campfire, Thongil is telling a story. He was on a campaign with Wigard's cousin called Usgard in the 8 Points, a cursed place. There they also fought the Stormcast Eternals, and they were eventually able to beat them. With a lot of blood and tears, they had to learn how to fight them. But let's hear how Thongil tells a story about them. So laddies, gather and listen. These are enemies like no other. They are cold, unforgiving, and relentless. Negotiations never went well, and once we had to fight side by side with them, to fight off a large horde of undead. It was a good fight, a fight that was won in the end. There was a monstrosity even, an undead wyvern or something like that. A formidable foe. But we took it down. But even after a fight well fought together, the Stormcasts betrayed us. They stole a whole barrel of Bugman's finest brew from us. Bastards. So there is an old feud between the Bugman's regulars and Stormcasts in general. Watch out, laddies. They might be in the same side in the Grand Alliance, but they are not to be trusted. This was the Warcry Reporter. Have a very good day. Until next time.